Well, you guys haven't seen this car in almost a month now, and if you don't remember, I got rear-ended in the 991.2. I just got fucking rear-ended. No way. I think that from it too? I can't even tell. I was sitting at an intersection, the light was red, and the left-hand turn lane went green, but the straight lane stayed red, and a huge Ram truck just accelerated in the back of the Porsche. I dropped it off at SOS Customs and helped with all the insurance claim, and our bill for the rear end damage, get ready for this, because this is some absolute Porsche numbers. And here's what it looked like beforehand. The final bill came down to $20,000. That hurts. Now, thankfully, I didn't have to pay that because it wasn't my fault, but I do feel bad for the guy behind me. But it is back. We have a brand new bumper, brand new left tail light, brand new right tail light. Had to do some damage repair to the wing, had to fix the deck lid, and we got new under panel trim and a new rear diffuser. This is my first time seeing it. The boys from SOS dropped it off here at RSpec because this is where we did the final detail and paint correction. And if you guys don't know, I own a wrap shop called RSpec. We do PPF, we do vinyl, paint correction, window tinting, all the works right here. So shout out to the boys at RSpec. Follow us on Instagram. But the car's back. You'll have to hear, I don't know where the keys are, but man, I miss this car. First startup in a while. Oil change. She's back, baby. Ooh, those new taillights looking glossy. One thing I absolutely never can get over is how absolutely smooth and silky the 991.2 is. I haven't had it for a month, and I've been driving my 997 for quite a while, and you get back in this car, and it feels like a luxury car. It's the strangest thing, but I can't get to enjoy it quite yet. I can't really rip on the car quite yet. Let me explain. When I got rear-ended at the guy at the intersection, there was a lot of cosmetic damage, but also we noticed it did something else as well, and that is crack the transmission brace underneath the car, which we don't necessarily know how it quite did that, but it's a problem that this car has seen before. 6 months ago or so, I was driving this car under high RPM, and when I shifted and compressed on a dip inside the road, I actually cracked and destroyed the transmission brace. Now here's where it gets really weird. The transmission brace that we got for this car was brand new from Porsche when we installed it. So I just chalked it as a weird issue and ordered a new one. And when the new one came in, the actual transmission brace had been updated. You could tell the shape was still the same, but structurally there was a little extra webbing, and it looks like they beefed it up quite a bit. And when I talked to my Porsche tech, that's not something uncommon. If they ever run into a problem with these cars or a part keeps failing or whatever, they do kind of update the part and don't really announce too much of it. And if the part ever fails, you order the new one, you put it back in, and you're good to go. Well, the new updated casting transmission mount that we got has also failed. So I called my Porsche tech after the rear end, and he said, Tej, I'm not sure why it broke. It could have been because of the impact, or there could be something else going on that we don't quite know. And they said, come drop the car off here at Porsche, and we'll do a full inspection for you for free to try to figure it out. And I said, this is so weird because everything on the car is brand new. Every single mechanical part is brand new, all from Porsche, which thankfully they have a 12-month warranty program. So any part that you buy, if it fails, it's covered under warranty. So although this car is a salvage title and rebuilt, all the parts that I got were from them and are protected by their warranty program. They even said it could be something as weird that the transmission could be having an issue. And although it was a brand new transmission in box, that doesn't mean there isn't a failure, or there doesn't mean that sometimes there could be a machining error or something like that. So we're not quite out of the woodworks with the 911 quite yet. We're gonna go drop it off at Porsche today, meet up with the guys, and they're gonna dive into this car over the next couple days and try to see what else they can find. Now, in addition to all that, to make the story even more interesting, the morning I got rear-ended, I actually had someone coming to the shop to check out the car to buy it. I know this car is unique and it's special, but I really enjoy my 997 as a driving experience more than the 991.2. And as much as I want to keep both of them, there are things in the future that I want to plan for. There's different builds I want to do. So this, in my opinion, is a good one to probably let go. Now, that being said, the previous IR has ran into some issues where He doesn't know if he's in the financial place to buy this car anymore, which leads me on what to do. Do I keep this car or do I officially list it for sale because it was never listed for sale? Someone was reached out to me and I was like, you know what? I could let it go. And this is something I'm being open with you guys about because I always catch flack from you guys about selling cars or I should keep every single car I've ever built. I get that. I don't know what to do. There was a 991.1 GT3 RS salvage title that just sold at around $165,000 completely stock. My let go price as this car currently sits with all the modifications, the BBS wheels, the Olin suspension, the Dundon exhaust, the MR parts, the custom interior with the RS engine, I wanted about 180 grand as is. Now that might sound like a lot to you, but remember, this car, a 991.2 in manual, which is pretty rare to find, they're selling right now, clean title, with more miles than what this car has, for about 220 grand. So that's where I kind of depicted, well, with all the parts, this car has about $60,000 to $75,000 in parts. You're still gonna get the car at 50 less than what a clean title will with a huge parts on top. If someone didn't want to spend that, I was thinking about listing at 160 grand without the BBS wheels and with the stock GT3 wing. Even at that price point, that's nearly $80,000 under when I really think I should probably be trying to sell it for around 180 without all those parts. So if anyone is interested, DM me on Instagram or email me. I haven't listed it officially for sale yet. I'm kind of in limbo. I don't know what to do. I might keep it. I might let it go. Depends on the right home. The situation thickens. Today, we're gonna have to go to Porsche and see what they say. We all have friends that are addicted to things that they shouldn't be addicted to, like vapes. And that's why Fume has come in to save the day to give you a better replacement to smoking a vape that's a better wellness habit. Fume is a flavored air device that is designed to help keep people away from smoking vapes. There's no vapor, there's no nicotine, it's just flavor. Fume is an award-winning flavored air device that delivers a great taste without any harmful chemicals. It's kind of crazy. The oral fixation and sensation you get from this is really quite wild. It feels like you're hitting a vape. That's what it feels like, but you're not. And that's what this is helped designed, to get that oral fixation, that little fidget you need. And Fume already has over 500,000 people that have made the switch to Fume and off of vapes. They offer a ton of different flavors, and they've recently added on some accessories like a rubber coating around the mouthpiece, and they have a cool little stand too that you can keep on your desk. So make the switch to something more healthy, or get it for a friend that you want to see get off of a vape pen. For a limited time, you guys can get the Journey Pack from Fume by using my promo code TJHunt, and you'll get a free Fume topper, which is an awesome accessory to your order. So head over to tryfume.com/TJHunt or scan the QR code on screen to get started today. So thank you, Fume, for sponsoring today's video. And remember, Dylan. Yeah. Maybe next time when you need to suck it, don't. And try out Fume. Thank you, Fume, for sponsoring today's video. Now let's get back to it. Now, before we drive this to Porsche, I'm excited to say we're gonna be doing an RB26 Mustang video coming soon. We're modifying some stuff on the wheels right now. We're trying to say switching back some faces and barrels. We'll explain all that stuff in just a little bit. But a lot of stuff's going on this week up until SEMA because we have 3.5 weeks, so the car has to get loaded or the Ferrari has to get loaded. But you guys haven't seen this car in a long time, and I always get so many comments about it. And I know you guys want to see it.
I give TJ comments. Can I put a battery tender on it?
There's one on
No,
there.
that's what I say all the time. That's why it's dead.
Yeah. Well, we are doing some modifications. There's a lot of things I don't necessarily want to change to this car, but I really want to update. And if you guys don't remember this car, I don't blame you. We built this for SEMA last year. It was like an ongoing project, or I'll say we finished it for SEMA last year. Did a full interior, redid all the paint work, did a original Ford cream with Porsche Irish green stripes down the car, and of course the coolest thing about it, RB26 engine in it from an R32 GTR. And it came out so well, but there's a few things that we need to change on this car. It keeps overheating. We're getting a lot of squeaking out of it. I don't want to change the exhaust setup. We need to fix the wheels, but we should have this on the street really, really soon. And I haven't driven it one time.
I've driven it more than TJ.
Yeah, I haven't driven it at all since SEMA last year. So we'll get you guys caught up to date on that. I'm excited. We just got back from Grid Life Laguna Seca, where we drove this car. We burned like 20 something tires, absolutely zero issues. We did the last race weekend in the rush cars. I got a P2 finish, which was super awesome out of 40-something drivers. So that feels great. A lot of stuff has been happening, which is why there hasn't been a video in the last like 6 or 7 days. So I apologize for that, but let's stick to schedule. We're gonna go drop this off at Porsche. Anthony is our ride home, and I will say that BRG wrap looks pretty good. I like his new wheel setup, the tire setup. Thing is pretty good looking. And if anyone's curious, he's already destroyed that front lip on his car. It is too low. See it? Oh, now it's gone. That was the ocean right there. We are going to Porsche Carlsbad. That's who I actually ordered all the parts from for this car. And while we're stopping at the dealership, you know what I want to do? I want to go in there and try to meet a salesman there, because I don't have a guy at Porsche. All the other Porsches I've owned, I've always bought them like secondhand. I've never bought a new Porsche before. And usually how you get those good like MSRP deals or those good prices on Porsches is like developing a relationship with someone. And usually they make you buy like a couple other cars that aren't like their primo cars to like develop a relationship or like earn credit. I'm gonna see if we can talk to someone today and at least get to know somebody. Because I work with everyone on their parts fulfillment side, which is a little bit different, but I'll update you guys on how that goes. But this is where we went when we had to have them do some coding and stuff, and this is where we're going to drop off the car and try to figure out what the hell is going on with it. Inserted myself into this dealership and was like, hey, can I meet the GM? Can I meet the sales manager and the top salesman? And I got to meet them all, which is really cool. And just talked to them for like, it's been 30 minutes. One, I think I ditched you outside. I'm so sorry.
I've been ordering the new iPhone.
Yeah, I'll update you guys on it in a little bit, but I wanted to show you this. I've never been in one of these rooms. I've never ordered a Porsche new before, but look at all of the different options for all the new stuff. Which is really cool. Look, I didn't even realize you can get like a matte carbon, a polished carbon, a thin carbon, all the different textures on the door sills, all the houndstooth colors, which that one's my favorite. I just think this stuff is so cool. They even still do the colored AC vents, which was like a 997 thing.
Yeah.
I didn't even know that. Oh, that's not UV purple.
No, I think it's
Purple Sky Metallic.
Wow.
Didn't even know that was a color.
So if anybody's ever curious on our Porsche talk in the vlogs, just screenshot this.
Yeah, screenshot that. Well, this doesn't have all the generations in it,
but
so it's not gonna help. I didn't know you could still do this. All the colored inserts. Well, that's old. That's like 991 era. Well, that's a Cayman.
That's a Cayman. Yeah.
That's like 718, which they don't even do anymore, I think. I don't know if that's current. Porsche, you need to update your walls. Yeah, well, I pretty much just went in there and I was just like, hey, can I just introduce myself to whoever your #1 sales guy is and like your sales manager? And I pretty much just sat them down and I just asked them, what does it take to get cars at sticker? Because as you guys know, the markup price on a lot of these cars is insane, but that doesn't mean that everybody out there is paying 100 grand over sticker, 50 grand over sticker. When the 992 GT3 RS came out, people were paying $200,000 over sticker. Well, guess what? I'm gonna let you guys in on a little secret that maybe a lot of dealers don't want you to know, and that's that there are people who are buying it not at that price. There are people who are buying it what MSRP is. And that's a whole different debate about certain dealers like overcharging because they can, but it usually comes down to what the general manager of the dealership wants. Is it corporate owned? Is it family owned? And that general manager is the one who says, we'll do this one at sticker, and we're not going to take advantage of getting a couple tens of 20, 30, $40,000 over sticker. Some dealerships will make you buy a bunch of entry-level cars before actually getting into the ones that everybody wants, like Turbo S's and GT3s and GT3 RS's and stuff like that. If you do that, then they'll reduce the over markup value on them, or they'll give it to you at sticker as long as you know, sell the car back to them for what you bought it at when you get rid of it in X amount of time. Like, there's a bunch of different ways to spin this, and a lot of dealers do different things, but I pretty much walked into there and just said, hey, this is who I am. I want to develop a relationship with you guys, and I don't want you know, I know there's a few guys that work there that know who I am, but I wasn't going in there like, I'm TJ Hunt, I want the cheapest. I was like, I don't want that, I just want to know what you guys do. I actually think I earned myself an allocation for a 992.2 Turbo S, which will be the 2027 facelifted 2026, that's right, 2026 facelifted Turbo S, which Sabrina has been like, every other day she'll send me a Turbo S that's for sale, and I'm like, no, not doing it. But now if I can get one like at a sticker, that kind of changes the perspective. So I don't know, we'll see. They don't have any allocations right now for a GT3 RS, which, as you guys know, that's what I really, really want. But that's not to say that one might not come up, or maybe someone trades one in and there's a way better deal I can get on it. We'll end up seeing. Twan bought a hat.
Got a hat. Shout out Bray, hooking me up with a hat. Saw it. Oh, it's in the. Saw it. Had to cop it.
It's a good hat.
It's a good hat. It's a good lid.
I would get that hat, but that hat doesn't fit my facial structure. I have a very small head.
TJ's gonna buy the barrels. TJ's gonna buy the barrels.
Those barrels were sick. They said they didn't sell a lot of those barrels, which I don't blame them. They're really, really expensive. You know, we'll go into RSpec, right?
Yeah.
Okay, now we're going back to RSpec because I need to pick up the M5, because now I got the 911 back and now the 911 is gone. So they have a few things that they were actually interested in. One theory that Ahmad, he's one of the techs back there who really helped with this car, he said that, you know, there's obviously a lateral force under high RPM that is freaking it out. And he's like, maybe it's because you might have the GT3 RS motor mounts in that car rather than the GT3 motor mounts. He's like, maybe, he's like, I know that they're different because one of them is active and one of them isn't, but maybe there's a height difference on it potentially. So that maybe if the engine's pitched just like a degree too high under high RPM, it can stress out the bracket, which is why it breaks. They're gonna have the car for probably a week or two and start diagnosing and stuff. And I'll update you guys when we get that information back. But as of right now, we don't know. And I talked earlier in this video that the car was for sale. Now the guy's not buying it, or he maybe might still be buying it. But if anyone's interested in the car, let me know, because it will be back. And now I want to get a Turbo S, but although it wouldn't be for me, it'd probably be for Sabrina. I don't know, Porsches are cool. Window shopping is fun. Very motivating, I will say. Ladies and gentlemen, we are back where we started. Miho! That's where you respond back. I said, Miho! This is a customer car. Someone had an A90 and they did a colored PPF. So it's not a vinyl, guys. It's not a clear PPF, it's colored PPF. Now, we're a 3M family. That's what we like to do, but this certain customer wanted this particular color. It's from Pure PPF.
Pure PPF.
It looks good, man. Wow.
You should see it in the sun.
Wow, dude, it looks insane. 3M gloss black, PPF, roof. Sick.
Pure PPF better send the
yeah, what should they do?
Sponsorship dollars, because I'm putting them up right now.
That is incredible. Wow. This is actually a female-owned car, which is super cool. It's gonna be hard for you guys to see on camera, but
come right here. This is like where the purple hits the most.
Oh yeah.
Dude,
wow.
It's pretty dark everywhere
It
else.
reminds me a lot of like my Midnight Purple on my 34. It actually looks like MP1, which is the first iteration of Midnight Purple that came on the R33 GTR. That's exactly what this looks like. It's the same purple.
It's actually called Midnight Purple too.
Yeah, but the color code's MP1.
Oh yeah.
MP1, not MP2, not MP3.
MP4.
MP4?
Yeah.
MP5.
MP6.
So this is really cool. I want to show you guys this. There's a car in the back there. Not a cool car, kind of a cool car, but you know what I mean? Not a cool car. I made the video like a month ago, like about RSpec, and I titled it something dramatic, right? I titled it like, it's not going well. And I got a lot of shit in the comments in that being like, you guys need to answer the phone, and because there was a lot of voicemails. We were literally, it was like a holiday weekend, and we had a bunch of voicemails that weren't open over the weekend. But what I want to say is we have someone on the phone. We have someone, like, we're doing really well. All I'll say is we're doing really well. We had a really, really good month last month. Now we're in a new month. I think we did like, I don't know, 7 or 9 or 10 cars. It's a brand new business, which is awesome. So for all those who are giving advice on how to be better, I appreciate that. But what is really cool is we have an account opened up right now with a Nissan partnership group in Southern California. So there's a couple different dealers that we're still working on a bigger relationship with them, but we're actually going to a car meet this weekend on Sunday. What dealership is it?
Mossy Nissan.
But what location?
Oceanside.
Mossy Nissan Oceanside. We're gonna be there at their Cars and Coffee, and we're gonna meet with the GM and the owner of the dealership, but we're starting to do some accounts with some dealers to do powder coating wheels. What else are we doing to this, Oscar?
We're doing chrome delete or satin chrome delete.
A chrome delete.
So we're gonna do all that. We're gonna do a PPF on the top in gloss black.
Yeah.
The whole A-pillar is gonna get gloss black, so it's gonna be protected
Cool.
and it's gonna look good. And we're doing the gloss black wheels.
Dude,
Nice little...
that's sick. It's cool. Like, we're finding different ways to get different projects in, and it's a learning curve, and it's awesome. But
if there was like a certain like auto manufacturer that was like in an oval that you didn't piss off, maybe we could go with them too.
well, that was corporate. we could, dude, I'm just talking. I could get us laced up with the dealership down the street.
I'm just messing with you.
Okay, well, any dealership in Southern California, you wanna get some really good pricing on some PPF or powder coating or window tinting or shadow trimming. But either way, it's really cool to see the different variety of things that are coming in here and going out of here, and very rad, very cool. All right, we're about to head out of here, but I just did this on Instagram, so I'm gonna offer it to you guys as well. For the next 24 hours, so really by the time you guys are watching this video, for the next day or two, we'll honor it, so you gotta act fast. I'm gonna do 20% off of front end PPF, so front clip PPF. If you're local to Southern California and you have been wanting to get a front end PPF on your car, we're doing 20% off. And
For how long?
for a day or two. Well, this is gonna go out tomorrow. So this is gonna this go out till Friday. So if you're watching this when it comes out of recent, if you guys reach out, I'll put RSpec's information. You can call, you can do an email, or you can even book through Instagram DMs, 20% off of a front end PPF. So when you do your booking, make sure to say code CHOCH. Code CHOCH is what gives you the 20% off. If you don't mention code CHOCH, say, hey, T just said code CHOCH, gives 20% off PPF, I want it, that's how you're gonna get it. If you've been wanting to do it, want to hook you boys up. You guys, our local community has been supporting us really this last month, so a little way for us to give back. Let's get out of here. Also, we talked about it when Anthony and I were driving to Porsche. You guys want to see what his front lip looks like? Destroyed.
Yeah, I knew this was gonna happen full well.
Dude, you're like barely a shoe.
Dude, I'm an inch off the floor.
Dude, when you are on the freeway, it looks like, it looks really good, but it also looks like very silly. Yeah. Like, it's just like, why would you do that?
It's so unpractical. I got one spider crack, and then I drove it up to Monterey like 1,000 miles, and I stopped caring. It was just too far gone. But it looks gangster. The cool points are there.
Goodbye, guys. Also, before we head home, I want to show you guys something. We have 4 new things dropping October 10th. October 10th. I'm gonna give them a deal right now. We'll open up and we'll show it to you.
Prove it.
There's one of those. One of those. No, there's.
Ooh, can you focus on that?
We're gonna open them up.
I'm a real big fan of that.
We're gonna show them. We're gonna show them, and then we gotta go.
Excuse me, pardon me. I'm trying to.
Big boy. One of these. Oh, these are in black and in white. Do you want a black t-shirt or white t-shirt? You probably want black.
I mean, if you want it to last, yeah.
What do you want?
What graphic is it?
They're the nostalgic 90s one, and then the May the Best Machine Win one.
Oh.
Which means nothing to you guys, but you'll know in just a second.
Nostalgic 90s white.
Ooh.
Best Man Win black.
Black. Okay, so here And then, okay, so check these out, you guys. Okay, so October 10th, I am hyped on this design. So the t-shirts you're seeing will be in white and in black, but if you're a 90s kid,
hey, that's me.
You'll recognize that back print. It came off of like a styrofoam cup or like a cup.
Dixie cup.
A Dixie cup.
I think, I don't, like,
just, I don't know, but this one is really cool. So I wanted to do like a GTR's tee. Nostalgic 90s. You have the R34, 33, and 32. Dude, that tee is hot.
Hey, show the class.
Sorry. Yeah, I love that. So clean, simple hit. So this comes in white and in black.
That's sick.
And then this one is super sick. I've had this idea for this design for like 2 years, and I finally feel like we executed on it correct. This comes in white and black as well. It's a clean, I'm into this like very clean fronts right now. So clean on the front and then the back. Bro, what? Excuse me? May the best machine win and the other come in second. Mark IV Supra and R34. And it's like the two famous cars from that era. This comes in white and black. Another fire tee, and then we're not stopping.
Dude, wait. I'm interrupting real quick. You can't see this until you get any of these garments, but as someone who's done this for a long time, the blank selection is top notch. So picking this shit up, feeling it, wearing it on body, it's just, it is top notch. They fit the best, they feel the best, they feel quality. Big fan of the like the PVC style raised.
We haven't shown it. We'll show it. We'll show it right now.
Here you go, buddy. Here,
so I've wanted to do a camo style for a while, but finding the right one is impossible. This is not an authentic Realtree camo, like a collab with them, but it's the closest version that we've been able to find. This hoodie, you guys, I'm gonna tell you right now, it's expensive, okay? It's expensive.
I'd buy it.
I don't know the final pricing on these hoodies yet, but it's probably gonna be between $90 and $100, but this is what I'll say. Out of all of our Hunt&Co stuff, if you've ever been a customer of Hunt&Co, one thing I pride myself on more than anything is that I would actually wear the shirts off camera. And I'm a fan of a heavyweight, boxy tee that doesn't get destroyed when you wash it once. If you've ever been a customer, please let me know your experience down below, because if you have a bad experience, it will help me. But I would probably argue there's not gonna be a lot of negative feedback, and our ratings online are extremely high. And that's why our stuff is the price that it is. I know there's other YouTubers merch out there and other car apparel merch out there that might be cheaper, but one thing I can stand by is that everything that we do is the highest quality physically possible. So this hoodie is a new hoodie style. It's an oversized, drop shoulder, heavyweight, no strings, very thick, perfect.
Pre-washed, I believe.
Pre-washed, going into the winter, and I love the t-shirt that Dylan's wearing. That's a drop we did 2 months ago.
Wow, that's crazy that I wore that today.
And you guys sold that out in multiple different colorways in a few hours.
Same feel, raised.
Yeah, so the logo, Hunt & Company Racers Club, as you guys know, we're P2 finish. We're officially race car drivers.
Dude, that's my boy by the way.
Fucking huge.
It's earned now. You can, it's not just like a vibe or a feeling or a team or this and that. Like,
yeah, and we're going into Hot Pit round 5 and going for an overall championship podium.
Which we've podiumed at before.
So this is a raised rubber if you're not like in the know about it. So it actually has a texture print to it. It's not a screen print. It's actually a rubber logo that's heat transferred on there. Again, a more expensive option, but it's the details that matter. So that's on the front of this one. And you have it just right here on the front. Super fire hoodie, really, really like it. And then we have the same one and a very popular design that we recently brought back. I'm wearing it. We dropped these in like 8 different colorways. Dylan actually designed this logo.
Dude, I'm honored that you continue to use this.
It's
and that
so
you
sick.
guys continue to love it, because it's pretty flattering to me that it just exists in the world and continues to get sold and bought. I don't know, it's really cool.
And this one's a screen print on the back. No raised texture here, but
I really like that you can see the blank through this one.
Yeah, so both these hoodies are gonna be dropping, and then we have these t-shirts dropping in both black and in white colorways, because you guys like options, and some of you guys like the black blanks, some of you guys like the white blanks. But what I'm gonna tell you guys, and sorry this is a long clip talking about Hunt&Co stuff, but I'm so passionate about the brand. And so I'll tell you, if you go on my Instagram page, there's a thing you can click on my Instagram page that says join my thread, and it's called Stuff That No One Else Knows. If you're not familiar with that Instagram page or not familiar with that Instagram little thread, it's a secret little tab on my page that you can join. And when I type in it, it sends you a message on Instagram as if I'm DMing you, and you get a notification. And I DM that thing a few times a month, and I either do it for if I'm feeling like really motivational or I want to like spread a little like motivation to you guys. I give you guys a little like, hey, like some little pep talks, get your mind right if you're in a dark spot. But also, I always like show stuff on there or give access to things before it goes live on the YouTube videos. So if you're on the YouTube fam, I love you. But if you go on my personal Instagram page, not the Hunt&Co Instagram page, my Instagram page, I will promise you guys, I'll let you guys know a day or two before this goes live. For everybody else, I'll give you guys the passcode to the website because we're gonna lock the website down next week and you won't be able to go on the website.
And if you are one of those people that do want to subscribe to that and get those DMs from TJ, I'm going to tell you right now, you're probably going to get messaged by him more than I get messaged by him. So consider yourself lucky. It's a really cool...
Out of context, it makes me look like an asshole.
Oh, no, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. TJ's very busy. But no, it was a joke. It was clearly a joke.
Well, I'm going to text you guys the passcode to get in early because, as always, you guys sell us out every single time, and I like to keep it that way. I don't like to keep things... We have a few things that never run out of stock, but I like to drop capsules that are cool things, and if you got it, you got it, and you can be like, hey, man, sorry, it's sold out. You can't get it anywhere else. It's gone.
That's a cool capsule.
These ones are sick, man. I'm really proud of these. I've been working on both these ideas for a while, and like I finally feel like we executed them, so we're bringing them to production. And they're sick, dude.
Yeah, I think...
I love that frickin' t-shirt, bro.
I think you nailed them, buddy.
Also, another thing I'm hyped on, we're gonna be doing Dylan's S15 this week. Dylan exploded the diff because he's got a fat foot. Dylan's got a fat foot.
All right, okay.
Fat foot Dylan.
It's a 12 wide, maybe 11.5 sometime.
Fat foot Dylan exploding his diff because he clutch kicks unnecessarily.
I don't have some kind of quick change, so unfortunately, sometimes I bust the shit out of my drive.
Okay, before you guys say anything, we talked about doing a quick change.
We did again
in that build.
TJ, look, I'm not trying to just lace up TJ for you guys. I got a fat foot and I smashed a probably unsmashable diff. I do think it was kind of potentially assembly error, but I also need to adjust my driving.
Of us?
No. For the person that did it first. I'm not used to driving a turboed 4-cylinder with a larger turbo. My forte has been like inline 6 turbo or V8. So it's new to me. So I am just being kind of a dick bag to it. And I don't want to do that anymore. So I need to adjust my driving style and Frankenstein a new diff so we can put it together and so we can drive. Because I want to drive. I miss driving.
Yeah. So we have the new diff for him, and then we have a few other mods that we're going to throw on it as well. And then I'm going to go testing... We're gonna test again the A90. We're gonna do a practice day this week, and then I think we're gonna do one next week, and we might bring Dylan's car again for a little redemption for Dylan. And then Dylan's driving Super D in November, which will be really cool. So we're trying to get the car ready for that so we can go and drive. But a lot of really cool things, and this is such a long clip. I'm so sorry. If you're watching right now, Snapchat? I know if you're on your phone, it's easy. If you're on your TV. Do me a favor and comment the word banana. Who's watching this late in the video? You guys are the real ones. Banana. Comment banana.
Comment it 4 times. Don't listen to them. 4 times.
Or once.
Yeah, 4 is better.
But I'm so proud of us because I feel like we're I feel like for a while we've been like a pretend race team.
Okay, hold on.
And I feel like we're a legit race team.
I'm gonna interrupt. I think we've done some pretty great driving and team stuff and car building, et cetera, in the drift world. Pro-Am competitive drift world, we have quite a few little trophies, some good podiums.
Quite a few little trophies? We have like 20 trophies.
Okay, so quite a few, right? Newer is TJ in the grip. What do you call? What is on your screen? Oh, it's the thing. Got it. I keep looking like there's something behind me. Discipline, right? Time attack, timed driving, wheel-to-wheel racing is a newer discipline for you. And you finally, in a year's time, by the way, which is crazy because you beat Blair. Remember that. So anyways, I'm very proud of this fucker because he proved to himself, we all believed in him, but he proved to himself that he deserves to be there and drive with those drivers. So now you guys can give him the props that he deserves as well. Because he fucking did it, dude. Like,
well, when I first started, that's awesome. I'm super stoked on the wheel-to-wheel stuff, but I feel like I kind of earned my keep there. But for the longest time, I haven't talked to you about this. When I started drifting, I got made fun of so much.
Why?
Because there was one time, talk about the drama. There was one time before I really ever started drifting, I was in Florida, and I drove. We all went to like behind a business park and did drifting in a business park in Florida with LZ and his friends. Mm-hmm. And I drove someone's BRZ, and I was just making a cool edit. So I showed me drifting and car outside drifting, and I used a clip in the outside drifting that wasn't me to show, just to like make my montage, mm-hmm. not mean anything by it. And I got like flamed online for it. And people would always tell me I'm a terrible drifter. And for the longest time, I've been trying to like, part of what makes me want to drive so much is to like, this is not a healthy mentality, but to like prove everybody wrong that like, I belong. I'm not like I'm not like a YouTuber. And like at this point, I feel like I am a YouTuber, but I also am a driver.
You know something crazy?
And I like earned my driving.
I met you through what?
Drifting.
Mm-hmm. So guess what I know you as?
Drifter.
Yep. That's enough.
Yeah.
I don't even want to say anything else.
I don't know, but I'm just proud of us as a team, and you'll see a Grid Life video coming soon of what we did, but just like we've been driving our fucking ass off. Yeah. Driving way more than I ever have. And our progression has been insane. Our team fluidity has been insane. What we've been doing, I'm just proud. I'm gonna end this clip. I'm just freaking proud.
I'm proud too.
And there's a lot of special people in this building, and without them, it's not all possible. So I'm gonna end the clip. After all of our conversation with the guys at the Porsche dealership today, I believe I'm under the understanding that we are getting, hold on, you little greedy hands.
This is for me.
We are getting an allocation for a 992.2 911 Turbo S. And one of the biggest reasons is why I haven't gotten any of the 992s is because there's so much over sticker stuff. So, believe that we're in the workings for getting this at sticker, which I posted something on my Instagram story, and I want to touch on it just very briefly here. I posted a picture of a 911 GT3 992 that they had for sale. I think their asking price on the car was $330,000. And I posted it on my story, and I was like, a man can dream, or a boy can dream. And I got a lot of people commenting like, we all know you could buy it. We all know you could buy it. And I want to address this very quickly. One, I really try to, anybody can finance anything for the most part. Once you get to a certain age, you're able to finance cars that you can't afford. And just because you can finance a car that you can't technically afford doesn't mean it's a good purchase or a good thing to purchase. And yeah, could I sell other things and get one of those cars or get a GT3? Absolutely. But I also don't like going into it knowing that I'm paying over sticker for something that I don't really know how the actual 992 RS or the 992 market's going to hold. And if you pay over sticker and they start coming down, there you go. They're never going to be what they are for sticker. Even 991.2s still aren't. But I just like to go into it smart. I like to buy things I know I'm not going to absolutely lose my butt on. If I can get something at a good deal, I would do it. But I also don't want to sacrifice anything in this moment to own one of those cars. So I want to be like pretty straightforward. I want to be very transparent with you guys about all that. If I ever get a car, it's because I can truly afford it. And a wise man once told me, if you can't afford the car in full, it's maybe not a good idea for you to buy it. If you can't afford a car in full and your life doesn't have to revolve around making that car work, then don't do it. And getting a 992 GT3 for 330 grand, it's not something I'm willing to do right now. But if it was for sticker and I know I could get out of it if I needed to and not lose any money, then that kind of like evens up the playing field. It's a smarter financial move and whatever. So after talking to them today, I think we have, and I'm saying I think because I've been down this path before, but I started a pretty good relationship and a really good talk with them. And yeah, they said we can get you an allocation for 992, but you have to submit your allocation. You have to build a car and you need to submit it with us in 2 weeks because the 992.2, which is the facelift, the updated model, it's the fastest turbo S we've ever made, is going to be delivered next year in the spring, which is about 8 months from now.
It's just so boring.
So we have to build one of these. And to be honest, I'm kind of not even thinking about getting this turbo S for me, although I really want it. And we'll obviously build it and have fun with it. But it's actually someone who's really been looking at them recently.
This is the color
is this individual.
Guys, let me explain myself.
Who said her Urus was, and it still is her favorite car.
Let me explain myself, okay? I still wouldn't classify myself as a car girl, but when I had the C8, for those of you guys that remember, I had the C8 for a couple years. I really liked the feel of a coupe. I really liked the driving experience of a coupe. I loved that car. And when I got into the Urus, as much as I love the Urus, and the Urus is truly still my dream car in every aspect, it's still an SUV. It still handles like an SUV. It's really heavy. And so I've been throwing around the idea of maybe getting back into a coupe. And, you know, TJ on his Porsche high that he's been on the last couple of years has influenced me, okay? I have been influenced by TJ, and the Porsches are really nice. Do you like to hear that?
I do.
And so sometimes I'll like send him Porsches, or like I'll post on my close friend story and be like, should I trade my Urus in for this? And we just never do it. And so TJ...
Well, I've always had, like, I don't want to do it. I don't want to get one of these cars at way over value. We should be able to get one at sticker and develop a relationship. So I've even like contemplated like buying a base Carrera and buying a Macan with other dealerships to like earn the street cred to get sticker.
And also, guys...
I never wanted to do that.
Whoa, look at all these colors.
We'll get to that. Don't go to PTS yet.
Okay.
So they want us to build, they told me to build two. They said build one in a standard color and then build one in a PTS. Because sometimes even when you submit a PTS allocation.
What is Paint to Sample Plus?
It's even more options.
But it doesn't show him.
It does. I think you can do, I think it's like, I don't know. I've never done the Porsche thing, but it might be like a CXX package, which is like custom interior, different color.
Custom. You have to submit a color sample and they can tell you.
That's different. That's you make your own color.
Sheesh.
Anyways, so we have to make a PTS one and a non-PTS one.
Okay, non-PTS one black.
And so we've kind of had this idea of like maybe getting Sabrina 992, trading in her Urus and getting her into Porsche so she can understand.
They don't care about that. They want to see how I spec
They do. So I'm not going to film the whole thing, but you can go on Porsche's website and you can configure a car and you can build it out. There's so much custom options that you can do. So I'm not going to film the 30 minutes it's going to take. This is going to take a long time, but I'll show you the option.
I have a silly question.
Yeah.
Does this say e-hybrid?
So it is, so these are an EV. This is like, some people like it, some people don't.
I don't like that. This is like the M5.
What do you mean?
Like it's a hybrid.
Yeah, but don't view it like that. Yeah, I guess it's like the M5. I don't own it. I don't know. Can
it be possible to get it without this written on the door?
I'm sure. And it's just a sticker. You could literally just delete it.
Okay, I don't like that.
Anyways, we're gonna build one. I'm gonna show you guys what we end up coming up with. And I'll show you guys what we'll like submit for our allocation. So it's gonna take a while. So for you, it's gonna take 2 seconds.
You should have went through all the...
All right, ladies and gentlemen, here is Sabrina's
This is my spec.
This is what she came up with all on her own. Wow. Absolutely fire.
TJ did try to influence me on a couple things.
I did not.
I held my ground.
What color was this, babe?
This is
ice gray metallic.
Ice gray metallic.
Ice gray metallic.
For you, babe?
And
what color is this? Ice gray metallic. Nate knows everything about it.
A couple of the options she did. She went with red interior.
With white stitching.
Didn't go for the bucket seats as much as I tried, boys.
No, don't. For $6,000, you've got to be freaking kidding me.
Did the Aero Pack, as we all know it. Lightweight carbon fiber wiper arms.
Flex.
Crazy flex. $1,300 have carbon fiber mirrors. I pushed her to do the carbon fiber roof.
You forced me on that. I personally wouldn't have done that.
And then she got to pick out all the little highlight colors and whatnot. Upgraded headlights. She did the clear tails. Gotta give respect where respect's due. Mm-hmm. Carbon interior. Didn't go too crazy with any of the extended leather options. Added front axle lift.
Surround view with active parking support.
She added the amenities to help her park.
Amenities?
Amenities. Sorry, okay, thank you.
You mean amenities?
And that is our build. So
that's mine. Now you do yours.
Well, now we have to do one in PTS as well. We just got to pick a PTS color.
What do you give this on like a TJ scale of 1 to 10? Dude, that's hot.
I would give it like a. I would give it like an 8. Yeah, those
gas.
open and close. Yeah, I'd
Is
give
there
it.
any way I can get a carbon fiber hood?
Look, so you see the carbon fiber arrow now? You see the carbon fiber little arrow pack we added?
That's amazing.
And you got the carbon fiber on the wing. It's clean. Carbon fiber roof. I wouldn't have done that interior color. Carbon fiber on the wheel, carbon fiber on the inside.
Dude, are you kidding me? The red is
The
insane.
seat upgrade though, there is a seat upgrade.
No,
Yeah.
only if you make the inside
It's
black.
pretty good.
That's
It's pretty good,
not-
boys. It's pretty good. Okay, now I'm gonna build my version with the PTS color and add all my.
That's so not fair.
Well, the thing is we'll submit yours with that color code, and then I'll find a PTS color that you like.
Okay.
And we would do the same thing but change PTS. Unless it's a really crazy difference in changing interior. Anyways, that took Sabrina like 20 minutes. This one's gonna take me a little bit longer. Okay, so here is the PTS build for me. They haven't seen it yet.
Ooh.
What?
Purple?
Purple?
Is that UV? Oh, that's UV perp?
Here is TJ's spec. Loading document. Bam! Obviously the wheels will get changed.
Oh, did I have the option to change my calipers?
I meant to change the color. They shouldn't be yellow, everybody.
No, I like yellow.
Nope, I don't like the Laker spec. I would
I
absolutely
do.
change that to be like, here is my...
It kind of smells like Updog in here.
What's up, dog? Maybe UV purple's not the move.
It's not. I'm not excited about this at all.
Okay, the only other color I would have done... Not black, Nate. No.
I think mine looks way better. Yeah, that.
Okay, the only other option I would have done for a color, the only other paint to sample color that I would have gone with, don't worry guys, they don't have a British Racing Green anymore. I wouldn't do that. It would be this. You ready for this, Sabrina?
Mm-hmm. Is that the BMW color?
No, this is metallic macadamia.
That's fire.
It's a high gloss brown.
That's-
The online version really doesn't sell it.
That's
It
fire.
really doesn't sell it, but it's a really beautiful color in person. There you go.
Wow.
Super cool.
We'll do one of these lighter browns.
That one's actually kind of sick. Chestnut brown metallic. That's a fire color.
Chestnut. Give me a different angle. Oh.
That's kind of sick. With the clear tails. Just kidding, everybody. I found British Racing Green. Dude, the BRG.
Looks really good. I will say it looks really good.
I know we all like to hate on it. I understand that, everybody. Or honestly, speed yellow, do a throwback, go 997-esque on them. Speed yellow would be kind of sick. Okay, I don't know what I would choose for a PTS color, but I know Sabrina would either do like a Biola metallic, or she would do.
No, I would for sure do the what's that pink color?
Oh, you want Ruby Star?
Red.
Yeah, it would look like this.
Ooh, yes. That with all the carbon pieces.
Ruby Star is awesome. It's just really played out.
I just want to say I'm sorry for blaming that stinky smell on your feet because I'm realizing right now that it's not me. It's the dog's bone.
Okay, well. Here's what's gonna happen, you guys. I'm gonna bring both these. I'm gonna figure out a PTS car. I don't know what it'll be. I guess it will be a secret. And I'm gonna build both of them. I'm gonna send both of the build outs to the dealer, and I have to submit it within 2 weeks. And then once I submit that, we won't know for a while if they accept the PTS order. If they don't accept the PTS order, then it goes to the base color order. And then they make it. And then I think I pay for it upon it arriving, which wouldn't be 8 months from now. But I want to get my foot in the door so I can eventually get GT3s or GT3 RSs or GT2 RSs. I want to be able to get to order those one day without a bunch over sticker. And this is what it takes to start. So I got 8 months to try to save up and get this car.
Can we see black?
Just kidding. We would sell spring service for this car.
Wow.
Black?
Yeah.
Black could be hot.
We see the rear end in black.
Dude, black is so sick.
Black is hot, even though it's kind of basic.
Yo. It's kind of basic, I agree, but it's just so menacing. But and then I also did my option, you guys, with the sport buckets on the inside, which Sabrina was not a fan of. And unfortunately, if you do the sport buckets, you can't change the color of, you can't do a different interior color.
Yeah, what's
Just
up
black.
with that?
I don't know why. You can't. Like, you can't do like a red tone or like a green tone or like a two-tone or like a, you can't even pay to have like the crazy option to have like different color seats. Maybe you can, but I wasn't able to do it on here. But I'm going to submit both of these and I'll keep you guys posted on what happens. I'll update all you guys. This still wouldn't happen for a very long time, but I don't know. Very interesting day. Did a lot of different things today. We did a lot of different stuff today, but this was like a pretty true, accurate day in the life. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Remember, if you want to get access to the drop before October 10th, be on our secret Instagram thread page. You have to search my Instagram. You have to search the Instagram. You can find it. I promise. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you boys in the next video.
Make Nate do it. It's always good to
I'm
have
not-
somebody else do it. Make Nate do it.
I'm not making Nate do
Nate,
it.
say
No.
it.
Nope, I'm doing it.
No, Nate.
Peace out
Nate.
and keep
Nate, do it.
moving forward.